Hello everybody, and welcome back to another video by Beast Mode Bricks. And before we get started, make sure that you subscribe to the channel so you know when the next crate segment come out and like this video. So with no further ado, let's get on into it. And as you can kind of tell, I have been doing a lot of work on the resistant turret. I do have the design pretty much down. I know it doesn't look finished because it's not, because I did not order the correct number of parts that I thought I was going to need. Especially, let me see if I think I have one left over. This part right here, I did not order enough of them because I thought that didn't realize that this was going to take 4. I thought it was just going to take 2 of them. So you got 4 on the bottom, 4 on this row, and then there'll be 4 on the top. So I significantly undernumbered. So I will need about like 15 more of those. So I'll make that order pretty soon. But I do have the frame for it now, and I'm still working on the back area here because I'm kind of happy with how it turned out. But not exactly. And then also right here is where the guns are going to be put. I do have the design for that. I just ordered the too big of a part for that. So I will fix that in the upcoming weeks. Hopefully by next segment this will be done. At least one of them, if not both of them. But as you can see that I do have the orange stripe, which is kind of a very recognizable part of the turret. And now let me just take this over with us and we'll go over to the LED file. I think I've already showed y'all this, but I figured I might as well show it to y'all again since this is the segment for building the resistant turret. See, right here is the resistance turret that I have been working on. Let me plus screen. There we go. Okay, so as you can see, this is the resistant turret I have been working on. And those parts right there, those are just half longs. I thought they were the two brick. These, so I ordered a bunch of these. But I do have another use for these, so no harm done. So I'll just get some of those. And I did kind of change it from the design, because as you can see the top level here, it does have a straight black. And I tried that on this, and I just didn't like how it looked at all. So I just decided to go ahead and do the curved slopes, because I did order enough of them to do that. So we're good there, and I do have a good amount of those just from the ski speeder sets that I've got for this actual ski speeder. They do have a good amount of these in it, so that's not a problem there, so I'll have enough to do that. And I was going to try to construct this much of the other one too, but those, like I said before, those parts right there, the ones that make the turns, I do not have any of. And then also these bigger plates right there, I do have to get a couple more of those. Now let me just go ahead and show you some of the main parts that I used for this. Not all these were used, but these are the parts that did come in the Bricklink order. And I might just put that in this segment because it's going to be a shorter segment. Or I might just make those their own video. That will be decided when I edit this. But like I said before, these parts right here, this part specifically, are the ones that make the turns. I have a ton of these. I've been collecting these for a while because I knew I would need them. I knew they're such a helpful part. And then I did order some of these with the studs on the side, because surprisingly I didn't have any of these. I thought I had a bunch. So I just wanted to go ahead and get some of those in my collection, and enough to do this, because those are parts that are great for greebling or detailing. And then I do have some of these for the back area. And then, like I said before, I accidentally ordered these, but those are for a different thing that's kind of surprised this mock, so I'm not going to tell you all about that in too much detail. And then I did order a few of the orange parts, just to, because I don't have as many orange parts in my collection as I want to. All I really have is that box over there, and then some drawers in my stack-ons that are down there, but not many. So I did just want to get some of these in case I ever need to use them again. I just got a couple extra of each part that I ordered, because the seller that I did buy from had a couple extras. But I will use 2 of these in the next one and 2 of these in the next one. And then some of the other 1x2 bricks that make up this column right here. And it is all connected right here with a 1x4, and then also connected down here with a plate on the inner side, so it still looked good from the outside. And then I did just get some 1x3s for just some of the walling, and some of the, I just saw some, now I lost them. Some of the, here I'll just show you this one. Some of these 1x1s, because I didn't have any of these, because I use these like crazy. So I always try to get some of those. And then I do have to kind of go through my gray box again, pull out any part that I could use for this. I already checked to see if I had any of those plates before filming this. because I did want to get that done in this segment, but it's just not going to happen. And I don't want to hold this segment off another week waiting on a couple orders. So I'm very happy with this because the main reason I wanted to get this built is so I do know how big it's going to look. Let me just set it next to the wall. It won't be this close, but that kind of gives you a size reference about how big I'm going to have to make the wall. Wall will come up to about where those little screws are in the wall. That probably will be next segment. I'm going to try to get a bunch of work on that because I did kind of do some more research on that. And the method that I was doing is very ineffective. I thought it was from the beginning, but I realized, because see, this thing right here is weighing about probably 20 pounds because it is chock full of blocks. There is no space in there. And I realized that was not an effective method to go. And then I realized that I did have a whole lot of these plates. More than I'll use in the ground. So I will keep as many as I need for the ground, because that comes first, because you're really good for that. But I'm going to do kind of like what I have done under here, where it's not full, it's just suspended. And I think it will be sturdy enough to support that much weight. Because, like, where it's going to have to be, I'll use bricks there. But where it won't be, and it's just preparing for the next level, I'll use these. The suspension level. So that's going to be next segment. So make sure y'all like this video, subscribe to the channel so you know the next Crait segment come out, and all other good stuff we do on this channel. Thanks for watching. Bye.